Hi, beautiful people. You can never go wrong with a delicious bowl of Bolognese with fresh pasta. So I want to show you how to do it. Come in the kitchen with me and we can cook together. Today I'm going to show you how to make Bolognese with mushroom. And so I've laid down all the ingredients we need. We need 1 onion, a small onion or 2 small shallots, a celery, a small carrot, couple of garlics. Now I've used shiitake mushrooms. You can use any kind of mushroom you want, probably about 1.5 cups of it. So here I have 80-20% ground meat, and I have 1 Italian sausage to bring in extra flavor. You could totally do this without the sausage as well. I just like that extra flavor. Of course, we need Parmesan cheese. I have about 3/4 cup of red wine and about 1/2 cup of half and half or heavy cream. I prefer half and half. It makes the dish a little bit lighter. Salt, pepper for flavor, olive oil, and the seasoning we need is about 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning and a little bit of chili flakes for heat. I finished off the chopping, so I have my onion, carrot, celery, and garlic minced into very tiny pieces. One thing I forgot to add about the ingredient was a marinara sauce or a tomato sauce of your choice. I usually like to use a marinara sauce because it has more flavor. So over here, I'm heating up my skillet, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Wonderful. And I'm gonna add all this to my skillet. It's on medium heat. Don't want to brown my veggies. I just want them to get nice and soft. So maybe give it about 2 to 3 minutes. I like to chop these into little pieces. I'm just adding mushrooms because it makes the dish a little bit lighter, and I'm also bringing in another flavor. So I want to make them into little pieces like this. So this is where I'll add my spices, which is the Italian seasoning and a little bit of chili flake, just a pinch. Right? I'm gonna go ahead and add my meat. I want to brown my meat. So the Italian sausage, I'm gonna just pour it out like that. They're nice and soft. And this is when I add my meat and the Italian sausage. And I'm gonna brown this. Let's add some salt, maybe about 1/2 teaspoon. I'm gonna add my mushroom right now. Oh. With my red wine. So I always choose a wine that I like to drink. I'm gonna put a little bit less. Add more if I need it. So I'm gonna let this cook for about 20 minutes before I add my tomato. And I'm gonna cover it up and lower the heat to low. So it's been about 20 minutes and I can really smell this, and it smells fabulous. Look at that. I want to show you guys something. You know how you buy the Parmesan block? The skin, I usually save them in the fridge and I will put them here. It just brings in so much beautiful flavor. I want to cook it with the meat. And this is when I'm going to put my marinara sauce or your tomato sauce, whichever you choose. I'm going to put about 3/4 of the bottle. And now I'm going to let this cook for another 20 minutes. I'll put the cover in. If you feel like yours is a bit too dry, then add a little bit water to it. But mine looks good. The heat is still on low, and we're just gonna let this do its thing. It's half an hour, I think, and this is it. Now this comes, it's the fun part. You get to taste. I can see. Remember, the cream hasn't got in. That's something I put at the very end. Oh wow. It is so good. I am ready to add my cream now. So I usually put about half a cup, taste it, and see if it needs more. Okay. Really good. I think I can do with a little bit more cream, because this is half and half. If you do heavy cream, then you want to go less. And just taste it. And I'm gonna let this cook for another 10 minutes, and it's going to be ready. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and it is ready. Now, if you did put the Parmesan ring in it, this is a good time to remove them now. I'm going to take them all out. Taste it, see if it needs to be a little bit more Parmesan. Oh my God, this is so divine. It's so good. So in case you didn't have Parmesan ring, you didn't put them on, grate your Parmesan. You want to grate it really fine. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more Parmesan to my Bolognese. So we're gonna add about half a cup and then stir it in quickly to melt it into the sauce. Make sure you stir it in nice. And I'm gonna turn off the heat. It's done cooking. And it is ready to go on your pasta. Make sure you tune in into my pasta video of how to make the pasta dough to go with this delicious sauce. Okay, I've made my fresh pasta. Smells so good. And I'm boiling my water and I'm going to salt it. You want to salt it so it's like the ocean water, nice and salty stuff. I like it heavier on the meat side. I'm going to put my Sautéing. Look at these. Gorgeous. And I let that melt in the sauce. And voila. You grab a fork. Let's see. And there is your beautiful Bolognese with fresh pasta. Oh my gosh. Nothing like fresh pasta. And this Bolognese was packed with flavor. What do you think?